Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Now in today's video I'm going to be showing you the construction area, which is sort of to the back of the city where my hospital mock is currently. So I showed this a week ago or a couple of weeks ago, and it was very much in development. And my plan basically was that because I've got my mock here of the hospital which I haven't really focused on now for quite a few months, and nothing's really happened to it, and it was just kind of sitting here half built. I wanted to kind of create something that could kind of mean that it's still part of the city and it still makes sense, and it's not just like an open building that kind of is just there. Instead, I've got a construction site here to make it look like it's being built, and it does sort of mean that I can kind of come back to it whenever I want, and it will mean that I don't have to just focus on it too much because I can always have this there. So yeah, so this is the construction area. Now the hospital mock itself is going to be one more story from this, so it's going to be a 3-story building, meaning it should be probably slightly higher than most of the modulars, but not as tall as a Daily Bugle, because I wouldn't want it taller than a Daily Bugle, because obviously Daily Bugle is a skyscraper. So right now they're currently working on the second floor. The interior of the first floor isn't complete yet. That will probably happen once I've got this level done, built up. Because what I'll probably do is make a makeshift roof, so it's almost two floors are done. I want to do a third floor, but I can focus on that once I've done everything else and made sure these first 2 layers are really nice and look really good. But I wanted to add in a construction scene into it, so it's kind of being built. And last time it was very sort of basic and there weren't a lot of things happening, but I've kind of added more minifigures, added more scenes, so it looks a bit better and a bit more complete. But I can still do more to it, and I probably will do more to it, especially as the whole build develops. It's going to be really interesting to see how it grows. So yeah, I'll quickly show you around it and kind of show you what I've done. So last time, all these vehicles haven't moved from the last time I showed it, but some of the things have sort of changed a little bit. So in the kind of dump truck slash like heavy loader, we have a load of just pieces. Now those are just kind of pieces in my collection. I mainly just chose red and white ones so they kind of fit with the hospital. They probably won't actually be going into the build. Same with these bricks here. I just kind of built them there to kind of look like it's growing a little bit. But I will get some proper pieces to put there so it looks a lot better and it makes more sense. But I kind of just put them there at the moment just to kind of create a little bit of life and add some bits onto it. However, in here we also have some pieces, and he's probably taken it over to the crane, which now doesn't have the toilet on. Instead it has just a couple of pieces there, looking like it's kind of moving all the pieces down there. And then we get to kind of the scenes here, and there's kind of lots of bits kind of happening with the minifigures. So over here we have a guy just on his break, or maybe he's not on his break and he's just skipping working, and that could be the chief next to him who's very annoyed at him, telling him to get back to his job. Then we have the same guy who was actually stuck in the toilet going back in the toilet. So I'll show you that there. Then we have just a bit of kind of rubbish in some bags and some tools around it, especially in a wheelbarrow as well. And I guess those are kind of things that they can kind of pick up and use when they need them. Then we've got a few people kind of working over here. Guys walking along there. Guys digging into that area. Guys digging in there. Then we have a guy cutting some wood. Maybe he's doing a flooring. Maybe he's, don't know what he could be doing, but he's cutting some wood. Then we have a guy kind of brushing the floor over there. We have a couple of guys lifting a brick, maybe to put over there, and someone kind of directing them. And then we kind of come down here, and we have a little scene there with a guy putting down a construction sign, and a couple of guys are quite angry at him. We've got a guy in the taxi, and also the guy who drives a Bugatti, who are looking quite annoyed at him. So that's kind of all I've sort of done in the construction area at the moment. Not really a lot to show you, but I still wanted to show you guys, kind of show you the development that's kind of happened. And especially at the start, these are going to be the sorts of videos you'll see where things are just going to be changing slightly. Obviously, we have a lot of stuff happening down at the beach right now, And in another video, I've got to show you something that I have done down there. But I also kind of want to work on other areas as well, so it doesn't kind of get boring and just showing you the beach. I can actually show you other parts of the city, and it also kind of shows you guys what I'm doing behind the scenes on all of these other areas, which this area hasn't changed because I'm focusing so much on there. And I can't really do anything around here until we get that layer done, which hopefully we get very, very soon. We've just done the measurements for it, so we can probably order it very soon as well to kind of build up that next level, which is going to change this area completely, but it's going to make it look so much better. The theme park, we can actually start working on the theme park, because the theme park is so squished in there. It's going to be so much nicer when we have this whole space along here elevated, where we can put all the roller coasters. I can add in the pirate roller coaster, I can add in the mixer, and also I can start getting the paths in, and it'll be the only area of the city that isn't milled either. So the rest of the city is all going to be kind of mills plated and stuff, but that area on top won't be. But I've got some big plans for the theme park, and there should be a lot of videos coming out once we've done it about the theme park and how it's going to be developing. So a lot of things is going to be happening. But yeah, just kind of show you like a little bit around here of what I've done and stuff, even though, like I said, haven't really done too much, but it's a side of the city you never really get to see, because I'm always showing it from that side and you never really get to see this side. So I guess I could quickly show you around what I've done. I think I have shown you it before, but it's kind of a good thing to kind of see. So you can kind of see the back of Daily Bugle and stuff. Got the Home Alone house there. I've got Diagon Alley there. Some more vehicles here. And this area is like the most squished area of the city down here. The road, I mean, the roads are in, apart from that area there. But I'm not really sure how I'm going to kind of work on this area, because the train station kind of blocks it from almost doing a 32 by 32 plate, kind of mills plate for the road here. And we've also got a load of the city buildings, got the Dursley's house. So this area is the very much in development area. But like I said, this could probably all change. It probably will all change when we get that new section in, because I'm also going to have space over there to have more buildings and stuff. So when I get in that next layer, it is going to bring in so much more content for you guys, but also so much more stuff I can do to the city. I can have more things in the city, because it's going to open up that whole space where the theme park is, and I can have more room on the theme park. So that's going to be a really exciting time. I think it's going to be really good to have. But yeah, down here I haven't really changed too much. The only thing that's actually properly complete down here is this road plate here and the detective's office. That's literally everything that's kind of done. Everywhere else is, as you can see, very much in development. I've got vehicles going off there. I've got vehicles lined up here, just because I want to try and squeeze in as much stuff as I can. And all of these things won't be staying here. These are literally just moved because I've put in the construction stuff. But this area is fully in development, and this area won't be complete for a little while, because I am focusing down at the beach first and on the mock. I want my main plan was to get the front part of the city done first, because that's the main part you can see as you walk in, and no one can unless you come around the side, you can't really see down here, especially from that area, because you've got two lines of modulars here kind of hiding it. So it doesn't really matter too much at the moment if this area is kind of fully complete and stuff, which is why I'm focusing down there first. And also because it's March, almost April now, I want to get the beach done before the summer, which I definitely think we can do. I think we're so close to getting the majority of it done. All we've got to do is build a couple more promenades, finish off the river, and then that's one half of the beach almost done. And then it's all about working on the harbour area. So that area is coming together really nicely, and it has changed so much since its first kind of look and its first placement, and everywhere else is going to be like that. And it's going to be quite nice, focus on different areas, but then also doing videos like this, showing you other parts of the city, even if it's just a small amount. But yeah, that's all from me today, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do subscribe. It will really help me out a lot. And yeah, please like the video as well. But yeah, that's all from me, and I'll see you later, guys. Bye.